Hi, I'm Jess Cannell, and today I want to talk about dealing with feelings of overwhelm. What do you do when the house is overwhelming or there's too much to tackle, especially in the postpartum season? I've got Fisher. He is 26 days old now, and also it's the day after Christmas. So not only do it's a Monday, so Mondays are our kind of reset day. My husband's a pastor, and so after a busy week the week before and then weekend, Monday is kind of our day to get the house back in order. And so not only do we have a normal just Monday day, which is always kind of overwhelming. I wake up Monday and I hate the way the house looks. The kitchen's usually a wreck. Things are everywhere because we're going on Sundays, and so Mondays are hard no matter what. But then yesterday was Christmas, and also I have a new baby. So today I woke up. Oh, and not only that, but yesterday I actually spent Christmas throwing up. I've never been sick on Christmas, but I came home from church and felt yucky and laid down. And immediately when I got up after that, I just started vomiting, and I spent the rest of the evening and all last night feeling really yuck. So this morning I'm feeling better, so all that's the context for this. So I woke up today just feeling really yuck all the way around. The house looked gross. It's after Christmas, so there were gifts different places. There's like little bits of gift wrap and candy wrappers because we gave the kids bits of candy for Christmas, and so there's just a mess. But so what I decided to do, and this is what I tend to do anytime I get overwhelmed, is instead I'm trying not to like yell or lose it or be out of control or just feel like, oh, this is hopeless, it's never going to get back under control. Instead, I've started dividing things up. And this camera actually does everything in reverse, so you're not going to be able to read it. But I just took the four main areas that aren't under our normal chores. So we have normal daily chores that everybody has to do to keep the house in order. And that keeps most things running well, like laundry or dishes or, like cleaning out the van once a week or things like that. But then there's extra things on a Monday that just things need to be reset. And so today, my 3-year-old and I took the living room and the library, which is kind of our dumping place for like books, games, preschool toys. I have those in bins so that we can pull out a bin and let the 1 or 3-year-old play with one specific small toy like potato heads or magnets or something. And so, but over a week, that library can get really messed up because people just kind of run something back in there and set it, or a book kind of gets put on the table or not reshelved. And then the sunroom, so we have a room between our dining room and our kitchen where it's another room where there's a bookshelf, there's a little piano, and there's a little long shelf, and so things can get messed up there. And then the 2 hallways and the 2 stairs, the stairs that go to our upstairs and the stairs that go down to our basement. So I just assigned those 4 places out to various kids. And then we did our normal Monday chores. And then there was a bunch of little jobs that kind of went with somebody, like everybody needed to look around the living room to get their Christmas gifts. There was laundry that needed to be cleared off the stairs, so the person who normally does the laundry got that assignment. Things needed to be put away from the grocery store, so I assigned that to people who could do it. And then, so once we've done that, and people are still working, they're almost done, and I'm working on the living room, and it's going slow because like he started crying, and so I needed to stop, but things are getting back under control, and it happened without yelling and without feeling like I'm just going to be out of control or whatever. And I think when we stop and use our brains and organize things better, then we can get things back under control. And I realize that many of you too are maybe dealing with kids who aren't as big as mine. So like right now I can assign my 14-year-old and 10-year-old to just take the library and deal with it. And I couldn't always do that. But I will say that also we have more messes than probably you have in your house because we have more people. So I think like when I had little kids, I did have to have them working alongside me, just like I did with the 3-year-old here. And he's helping me, and that's how I had to do it when I had only little ones. They just helped me, and we went slowly through a room and then moved to the next room. But I think making it organized, like you can set a timer, like we're just going to do 20 minutes in this room, and then we're going to move to the laundry room and do 20 minutes of tidying there, and then we're going to move to the dining room and do 20. Like you could do it that way. You could punctuate those with like 20 minutes of work, and then 10 minutes we're going to sit down and build block towers together and have fun. So if you have only preschoolers or only little ones, you can still adapt this to your needs. I have big kids now, but I also have big kids that are making their messes. You know, they pull out a game and then they put it away maybe, but then maybe the box gets left on the bench of the table or something. So we have, 10 people worth of messes in our 10-person house. So anyway, I just wanted to talk to you though about basically making the choice to employ your mind and to be deliberate about how you're responding to feelings of overwhelm, rather than just letting your feelings control you and master your day and ruin your family's day. So the other thing that I wanted to share, that I just thought of this, and it's actually been really helpful to me. We bought 2 of these gates, and you can see hello, say hi. My 22-month-old is hanging out in this gate, and it's bigger than a playpen. Say hi. It's bigger than a playpen, and we can move it around the house. So like I'll move it in here to the living room, or I'll move it, like we have one in my bedroom. So during the postpartum weeks especially, he would come in and be able to play near me while I nursed the baby or did things. And he had, and I could change out the toys in there. And it kind of serves the same function as a playpen, except it's bigger and it's less, I think it's less confining. Like it still keeps him contained, but he feels like he's part of the room. He can see people, he can talk to us. We can easily change out what's in there, and it helps me during these months to not also be chasing him around or wondering what he's getting into. And when I only had, say, a baby and back then I had a 24-month-old, I could keep him near me. But sometimes at this point, there's either distraction, or this postpartum season has actually been harder for me. And I've had sickness, and I've had emotions that I haven't had before. So for me, it's been a real blessing to have those 2 gated areas for him. So that's the other thing I wanted to share, is just that's another thing that's helped me with feelings of overwhelm. So hope you have a good day. Come see me at jesscannell.com, and my podcast is at momonpurpose.com. Bye.